Let's make sure my mic is actually working this time. That's good. Yeah. I didn't realize, I didn't realize it at second, but this is a good. Playing this my career. I'm turning this down. This is way too loud. Especially this crowd.
Saying though is, will that translate to?
Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Amundsen comes in for Williams. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Vasquez out there with Carter Williams. And it's Monroe in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length.
I didn't even do a bounce pass. Why?
What's going on in Philly?
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now a 9-point Bucks lead. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Freak kicks to Serafin. He dishes it to Aflalo. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Got it. Good job. In the low post. Freak's got 9. On the subject of Michael Carter Williams, his assists went up last season. His rebounds went up last season. His down is his shooting streak.
Yeah, last season hitting just 38% from the field. You expect more out of him at this stage. But remember, this is a young player, and oftentimes your field goal percentage isn't necessarily a reflection of your ability to make shots, but more so your ability to take good ones. So shot selection, I think, plays a role for him as well.
Vasquez, guys, remarkable consistency
Why can I
over
not
the
play?
last 3 seasons.
Yeah, his three-point
Or
percentage
Chris Tabs,
went up a
what his
little
name
bit,
is.
Kevin, but that's about it. I mean, it's possible. We just need to accept that this is who he is. I mean, he's a good playmaker.
I hate this game so much. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm kind of curious now. 4th pick. Oh, 2015. Bro, this game is so weird, bro. So we're just both drafted with the same pick. You can do that? Wait. 3 turnovers, bro.
We need to leave it there.
Oh my God.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. And Bayless kicks to Vasquez. Here's the screen. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by Anthony. Here's Vasquez. Hits the 3-point bomb. Vasquez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And talking about Vasquez, guys, good size for a point guard. Solid ball handler and playmaker when he's put in that role. But he needs the ball to be truly effective. And last season, the ball belonged to Kyle Lowry.
Shot clock at 6. Calderon passes to Ward. Fires from deep. Rebound by Vasquez.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it.
And I don't even think I was close to that. I hate how often I keep on losing the ball, bro. There's no way I'm playing on rookie mode and casually losing the ball every 5 seconds. Holy moly. This man just got
superior size and anticipation in that area.
They set the pick. Right side, Antetokounmpo. second shot opportunity. Monroe, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Pass me
And
the
the shot
ball.
is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Amundsen.
Carmelo
Kill
Anthony showing you his
kill
passing
yourself,
skill
man.
there.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%.
Slit your throat, Bayless. Nobody loves you. Stop trying to be that guy. This ref is trash, man. We should look have a different ref.
There's the pass to Monroe. And that comes off the...
What am I supposed? Why can't I just like go down court first, man? Before I get the ball, you winked at my head. I swear this game. Like I'm.
Okay, listen up. There's some things we can do to quiet this crowd down. Now let's go over that first half. Let's stop being so loose with the basketball. It needs to be an important weapon for us in the second half. And let's not lean too much on the fast break in the second half. Get things set up when we can. The points will come fast enough. Don't worry. This is where we turn the tables, fellas. Time to get out there and show them what we're all about.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Greg Monroe with a strong contribution so far. And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what...
You're not like that, shame.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Greg Monroe.
Greg Monroe was doing what he does best. He produced a massive game for them in locking down this win. The thing I like about him most is that a coach can use him in multiple ways. You can play him at power forward or center, and he can be just as good.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels. I mean, too many levels to talk about. Man, in some games, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show. But not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Okay, I'm trying to up the difficulty so I can get more points. One thing I don't like though is how I keep on losing the ball every 2 seconds.
LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It'll be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure.
What about Stephen Curry? Somebody that you actually have to guard? Yo, I didn't expect us to be able to do anything.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports.
Y'all
for the
starting
latest
Langston
presentation
Galloway
of our
over
NBA
me.
basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. It was yesterday. Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Ward, he's in at point guard. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Williams. Then it's Anthony, and it's Calderon in at the shooting guard position.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
5 on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's right. And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Williams, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for New York. O'Quinn's checked in. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And another miss by Cleveland. The Knicks leading by 3. Freak kicks to Williams. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. And here we go.
Game's crazy unrealistic because I know he would never actually steal that.
On its way from Irving for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Of course, when I try and pass the ball,
6
I always
points for
just
Kyrie Irving.
Steal.
Freak with it. Latrey. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Calderon passes to Ward. Tipped away.
Dog.
Calderon dishes
I can't
to
get
Seraphin.
anything, bro. This game is so
inside.
annoying. I hate it.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was.
That's why I don't play higher
easy
defense,
access
bro.
to the
It's always
basket
some
when
BS,
that
bro.
fell
Like
to the
getting
rookie.
the ball stolen out of nowhere.
Thompson against Williams. Down low. Here's Freak. Inside. Here's Calderon. And Thompson sends it back. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Williams. The screen from
I cannot
Thompson.
wait to see him do
Irving
that in
kicks
real
to
life,
Thompson.
bro.
And he makes no
Right.
mistake on the slam dunk.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Freak. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. They set the pick. Calderon in the corner.
Oh, no.
Kicks to Freak.
I'm not passing that one. What am I trying to do? Yes, ISO.
Got it up. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game at 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we
It's
return.
got a cool little intro thing, I'm not gonna lie.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season. Again, just another part.
Alright, why did I skip past it, bro? I wanted to watch it.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here.
Hate this game.
Anderson Varejao
Full
checked
hard.
in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for Smith. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Williams. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. On the court for the Knicks, Ward, he's in at the point. Anthony out there with Derek Williams. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Calderon in at the 2 spot. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage
Bro,
of playing
how?
LeBron James, one of the best playmakers.
He's not even a good defender either.
I think at this stage of his career,
he's not even a good
now,
defender either. How?
While he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Here's Ward, poked away.
Bro,
Stolen by Verajov.
Again?
And now the
He's not even a good
ball.
defender. No, the best defender on the floor is LeBron.
Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
How?
And guys, what do you think
This is
about
why I
the
don't play
hustle
higher
stats here
difficulty.
for the Cavaliers?
They've come out
some
in attack
BS.
mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight
Oh
has
yeah,
been the
I don't
fast
know why.
break
Oh,
transition
and of course when I
opportunities.
see that one,
They're
that one
really
makes
keeping it up
That
tempo
makes
so
sense.
far.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Irving drives in. And they will call over the back on the play.
Oh my
And that's
God.
an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good
Why do they
position
hustle
there.
harder on bringing
He
up
was
the
never
ball?
going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Freight dishes to Seraphin. He sinks the 11-footer. Seraphin's got his first basket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Picked by Verajov. Nobody near Irving. Here's Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Irving. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And not just the score.
How? He's only 6'2". Why does it look like I'm 7'4", bro?
It
He's
was
taller
also
than
how
me, bro.
fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night
Not
as well.
6'3", bro. They got my measurements
We've got
wrong or
22
something, bro.
seconds left in the
My
first half.
shoes must be humongous.
Here's Ward. And the basket good. Freak's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
On its way from Irving for 2. Nice jump shot from
That's
the top of the key.
totally
Pass to O'Quinn. Good D by Thompson. And the first half comes.
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to this team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA. And when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat. And, you know, just hoping we can keep that up.
It's.
Whew.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half. Getting under. For Cleveland, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Amon Shumpert is out there with Williams, and it's Verjao in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Calderon, that's good.
And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Williams from outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Mo Williams. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 14 points per, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
No doubt. I mean, he knows how to run this offense. And that's always valuable coming off the bench. Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Freak kicks to Serafin. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Knicks lead by 4.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Here's Williams. Williams with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oh, why'd I shoot that? Why'd I shoot that? How did that go?
They've had assists now.
I just shot over that huge body man.
It's not just their passing, but also the body
that man is the size of Mount Everest.
A lot of those
so I still call that man like the.
Pick by Verjao.
I don't even know.
And O'Quinn sends it back. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Coach got some nice
toes. Checked in for New York.
Checking in for the Knicks, Langston Galloway.
36 seconds left to play in the third. And another miss by Cleveland.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Shot by Serafin, no good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Now, Freak. He's got 9. 2 on the clock. No good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Knicks leading by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for Smith. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Freaks checked in for Langston Galloway. On the court for the Knicks. Moore in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shumpert, no good.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused a miss.
And there's the pass to Porzingis. Lock at 6. Lopez. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Osgood comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. Irving passes to James. 14 feet away. And it's Freak with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Second shot opportunity.
Let's take a look at some numbers in this one for 3.
I just made J.R. Smith. Wait, was that even that? That did not look like it was J.R. Smith.
That stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Ramon Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. James kicks to Irving. Anthony against LeBron. Back to Irving. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off
Bro.
and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
5 for you. All right.
And so here's Cleveland. Now here's LeBron. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And here's Freak. There's the triple. And James pulls it down.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Money!
No help. A speed merchant. I mean, he was a blur going in for that throwdown.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Anthony with it. To win the game. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot.
Pass the ball.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Tristan, what was Coach's focus for this team coming into tonight's game?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come here and just make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Tristan, thank you. Kevin, sometimes you've just got to light the fire.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, J.R. Smith. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
You got to love the contribution from deep. He hit 4 threes.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Carmelo's a ball hog, bro. I don't care how good he is, bro. I don't know what they had him on in this game.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your electric car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Bad pandemonium, but folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives, like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the strip. Oh, stymied! He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
What?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it. Because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me. Naturally, I started flirting back. Next thing I know, Captain Cornball's off my grill piece beefing. Next thing he know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. Hey, I don't know who hit him. And it damn sure wasn't me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out, though. You need to train that hottie before you leave the house, though. Yo, he's hot as ain't loyal, man.
What's there to understand? Are you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost $100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
You know, when me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome, we always imagined making it to the pros, right? And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dap, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me and announce my name on a loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, Jiminy Crickets. I'm going to be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean, I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the sixth man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's gonna affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's gonna affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's gonna affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V-G-G, Vic, gotta go!
Bro's flabbergasted.
Handle business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team. Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this, nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the US of A, the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all that? Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
Tell you about this. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see even Cece, you know, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure.
Cavaliers
I know, man, we just lost by 1 to them last game.
As they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Philadelphia.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
And New York, looking at who they've got, Galloway and Miller filling out the wings. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez, and it's Ward in at the point.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career.
Watch this switch me at the last second.
His personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Lopez, a screen on Irving. Freak kicks to Lopez. Anthony, no one around. New York, no good that time either.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Smith outside. Kicks it to LeBron. And counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin is checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis.
That shot, I was wide open.
In for Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Langston Galloway. Shumpert, no good. Knicks trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. That's tipped.
Bro, how's that a steal?
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Freak. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
A stupendous finish in traffic. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And here is LeBron. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Here's Williams. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Williams has got his first 2 points.
You know what? That's a shot that great players can make.
Pass to O'Quinn. Nice move. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Dang it,
it's going to go on
man.
Tristan Thompson.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. It's Williams with the drive.
I got that.
And it's Freak with the rebound.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
And Thompson sends it back. Williams in the post, and he converts the layup. Williams has got his second basket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more. Look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, who's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Smith. And a new group in for the Knicks. Lopez, he's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Porzingis comes in for Williams. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. And New York looking at who they've got. Ward, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Calderon in at the 2.
Oh, I didn't mean to take that.
Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic had a nice performance. He finished with 15 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
It's hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been underrated as a superstar to this point in his career, and I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
James dishes to Mozgov. No good off the back of the rim.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Or the pass to Porzingis. Fades. And the Knicks good for 2. For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard.
Or the pass to Porzingis. Feeds it to Freak.
Wide open there.
He kicks it to Lopez. A second chance effort.
That's
that
out.
one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Nobody near Williams. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Anthony. Now here's Freak, covered by Irving. And it's Freak missing.
Bad shot! I was wide open in the paint! No, because that's the BS right there, bro.
On the wing, James. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Bro,
Here with Jose Calderon. Jose, what's working for the team so far, and what do you guys need to do?
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Well, our on-the-ball defense was pretty solid in the first half. We cut a lot of their possessions short by coming up with steals before they had a chance to set up. Stay tight on the ball like that.
There's no spider.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for James. And it's Iman Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. Thompson and Varejão at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Jefferson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Ward.
No help?
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Williams, he's checked in for Irving. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Just 2 to shoot. Misses off the right iron. The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense. But they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Here's Shumpert. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The pass to Thompson. Pass to Williams.
Hello, Williams.
The Knicks pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lack discipline defensively,
Yeah, my
Greg.
best part, the inside
that's
game.
That's why they got a lot of 3 points at the charity stripe.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Jefferson's got 5 now.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Back to Aflalo, stolen by Varejao.
I've never seen Varejao steal the ball in my life before.
He feeds it to Varejao. Pass to Williams. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Back to Williams. And it's Williams again missing. Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Freak kicks to Serafin.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Jose Calderon.
This is what you call the best 2K ever.
LeBron kicks to Williams. Shumpert against Calderon.
Varejao, whatever his name is.
Shumpert dishes to Thompson.
Can steal the ball like that, bro, but I can't steal the ball like that.
Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Freak with the ball. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over.
I did not see me touch him, bro. Nope.
It was obvious.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Free throw good, James. Both teams will make substitutions. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Listen, there's no
Pass
doubt
up
he
the
feels
ball.
like they should have.
Oh, he hits it.
What the heck?
Big time.
Incredible.
Unbelievable. When a shot like that falls, even the hostile crowd has to crack a smile.
Crazy. Better shut me up real quick. Papa Smurf got shot.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be
Shooting
good.
guard.
The Cavaliers trail by 3, and on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Ward, he's in at shooting guard. Pablo Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Galloway in at the point guard position. The second effort. Anthony can't hit.
That's a surprise.
Bad shot selection, bro. I swear this game is reminding me like there's no tomorrow.
Here's Mozgov. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The drive by Anthony. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Anthony's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Knicks. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Smith. And
I don't have enough energy to guard that, bro. This is breakdown, bro. Y'all kept me in the game for 9 hours.
I mean,
it's
heading
your
down
fault.
the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Whoever this coach is, let's just fire him. I don't care how little stamina I have.
Covered by Smith.
Oh.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, earlier in the game, they had trouble getting on track, shooting a really poor percentage. But they've overcome that now, and they look to be in a nice rhythm and flow so far in the game for Freak. 9 points and 1 steal. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor. Moscow, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Moscow was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached.
So it's New York picking up the win. And
yo.
the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
Go through
really
the chairs.
You know, it's
pretty far. 518, okay, not bad.
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull
the 2K Sports
Hey, bro, he's got a
post-game
teammate.
show?
Especially one who is responsible for a solid
Kevin,
11
much
points.
appreciated, and now let's present our
9
Jordan.
points to
Carmelo
win.
Anthony. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times.
Well, the team's been struggling lately.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a
How much do he have? Pretty solid. I don't know about that efficiency though. I can't be talking though. 4 for 11. Jump shot, bro.
The only color I care about is green. Money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early. LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that's something I'm like, Lonzo, you know, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand and all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow, that's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak.
Oh my god, why did I keep doing it?
No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're gonna have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we gotta set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakingandvibing.com. That's right. Your own website. I've already set it up for you, and it's running great.
Wait, hold
okay?
up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste. And you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger? You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan, not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own. Boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Oh, no, me personal.
Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freaking and Vibin', Life at Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you gotta love this. He got Pagnotti.
Whoa,
You
okay.
love it, right?
Dom. Yeah. Look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you gotta say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece? You need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he's our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squash?
Squashed.
Zucchini.
Bird is not like squash.
It's the diamond and platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at?
I just...
I think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.
Disrespectful, bro. How do you even shoot like that so casually? That'd have to be so annoying, bro. Yo, crazy. I know that Marcus Aldridge is free. Here, I'll wait for him. I'll try the Marcus Aldridge because this man saved my life in 2K14. That's all I'm saying. This man saved my career. This man was my career. 8 points and 33 rebounds. Oh, God. Green bean vow. Oh my gosh. Game winning 3. He shoots. Bang! Bang! Some good at the buzzer. Yeah, okay, yep. I'm glad I bought this jumper. This jumper is elite. Ooh. Oh, saving my career again. Holy moly.
Hey, where's your CC?
How can you have anything but the utmost respect for a guy like D-Wade? He's won multiple titles, and he puts his body on the line each and every night. He's the kind of player you want on your team. But tonight, he's the enemy. Can't let him beat us.
Yeah, we can't let him beat us.
It ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy indeed.
Welcome to 2K Sports. For another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter Doris Burke. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat.
They got some crazy big four going on here.
They've been waiting for this moment, Kevin. They've had a very tough time while he's been out, and I'm sure they're breathing a big sigh of relief that he's back on the court now.
Yeah, guys, absolutely. Okay, so then we have aggravated defense and then stealing. I charge and then. Oh, all you gotta do is press L1 to get.
Here's Dragic.
26
points for him last game against Indiana.
And I thought the contribution he made
okay,
by just
as soon
generating
as I said
contact, getting to the line was outstanding.
Okay, that's unrealistic. Oh,
never mind. At the strike.
That's Chris Bosh.
I
thought
we saw
that was
Chris
the
Bosh really ramp it up with the 3-ball last season. I mean, we frequently see vets do that. LaMarcus Aldridge is a recent example. Extending your range is a great way to keep playing at a high level, especially as you enter your 30s.
Calderon kicks to Williams. That falls. Nice speed this time from Jose Calderon. Williams has got his first points in this one. Outside Dang.
Brady kept a wide open lane this year.
Dragic just screen on Anthony.
No!
And the wide open shot from Green.
My stuff.
Oh, good on the 3. Knicks trail by 3. Now here's Freak. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Williams, a screen on Green. Anthony, the pass to Ward. Shot clock at 5. No good. Some solid defense from Bosh.
Rigged in every way, shape, and form.
Dang goes in. Comes up empty down low.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
I'm going to blame. Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Until next season. I just got to get this first season out, and then it's going to get really entertaining.
Freak with it. Now Green defending.
And that's it. Oh, my God.
Miami's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside Dang. Drills it from outside.
No, it's not even open. Who even is that? Oh, it's
in the first quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Dragic. Williams a screen. Freak dishes to Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside,
That's
it
not
also
even
allows you to control the team's transition. And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Ward, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ.
Not
I
joining
agree,
LeBron.
Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
Anthony, no one around. And again, it's New York.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
The basket.
Dang it. I'm a bird.
Counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Knicks making a switch here. The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, they've...
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh!
I call dibs on next half court
And
shot.
so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Heat lead by 2. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a
You're gonna mess with my
lifelong
curtains,
dream.
girl.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help Greg love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. Green in for Goran Dragic. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Porzingis. Anthony comes in for Derek Williams. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. And New York, looking at who they've got. Ward in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Calderon. And it's Serafin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks provided a nice lift. He had 9 points, and he was a mainstay at the free throw line, getting a fair amount of his points off of fouls. This
Where
was
did
a
the
big
Hawks
win for
come
him
from?
and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
And the dunk by Winslow.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And they made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
The dish to Stoudemire. No one near him. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely.
Plenty of screen, bro.
New York needs to get
He sent me the worst screen
It's
ever,
stolen by
and
Dan.
it passed to the wrong person.
Not as much success from behind the arc right now. I'd expect them to try to work the ball inside a little bit. I mean, it's one thing to knock down threes, but when they're not falling, I think you've got to go inside a little more as the game goes on.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. 1:16 left to play in the first half. Stoudemire, the screen. And O'Quinn sends it back from deep. Green. That's good.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now, and that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big three to compete for a championship, and for over half the season last year, Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
Dang kicks to Dragic. Here's the floater. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, dang.
Dragic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Feeds to Bosh.
Watch, he ain't got nothing on.
Left block shot on the way. Bounces high off the rim and
now see, I broke my
Bosh
left
has got 9 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's Ward. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Hey,
the clock
mama,
runs out,
don't walk
and we're heading to halftime.
I'm a survivor.
Heat out front, up by 15. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Eric, you guys have seemed in complete command out here tonight. What's been the key so far?
Well, I think we've been able to get to our pace. We've been active defensively, so we just have to maintain our focus and keep trying to be in attack mode, both ends of the court.
Eric.
Give it up for your Heat. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. The new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Green in for Dwayne Wade. The Knicks also changing it up. Kevin Serafini's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Winslow is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Gerald Green. Then there's Dragic. And it's Anderson in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Stoudemire setting the pick for Green. Off the pick. Kept alive. Tries again. Stoudemire, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Green. And it's
For
Freak
how?
missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. Kind of took over where Dennis Rodman left off. A high-energy forward who can rebound and defend. And he's got a tattoo parlor going on, too.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Or the pass to Porzingis. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Porzingis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And talking about Chris Anderson, he was actually out of the league for a couple of years, reinstated back in 2008, and apparently the time off helped. He finished second in the league in blocked shots going back to that season.
And Kevin, the thing I remember most about Chris Anderson, the 2005 NBA Slam Dunk Contest, he unsuccessfully tried the same dunk 8 times. Count 8.
Amari Stoudemire, with a change of scenery last season, was bought out by the Knicks, signed with the Mavs midway through the season.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play
Substitution on the
Miami with the ball. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. And that's the first of 6 played on the road. On the court for the Knicks, Ward, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's a Flalo in at the 2.
And for Stoudemire last year, served as a backup big for the Mavs and was still as efficient as ever.
Lopez a screen. Freak dishes to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Anthony kicks to Freak. And it's off from 3-point range.
I don't think Stoudemire will ever be what he once was, but he is a valuable big to bring off the bench for a contending team in limited minutes.
Here's Green. The shot is off. Anthony with the defensive effort. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Ward, the pass to Porzingis. Kicks to Freak. Green with the block. Wade outside. Right side a screen. Look from Green. Can't hit. The Knicks go the other way with it.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's Anthony with the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Right side a screen. Here's Green. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And
move the ball.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
No good. So New York will take it the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Anthony.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Give it up for your Heat Dancer.
Goran Dragic is checking. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to Indiana.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Wade. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Anderson is checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Chalmers in for Chris Bosh. Wade outside. To the paint. It's rebounded by Seraphin.
Move it.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. The 8-footer, and it's Miami with the rebound. And so Miami takes this one by
-10.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic. And Goran, what a nice show the team put on for your fans tonight.
Yeah, great game for us, for our fans. They were amazing. This kind of games is really enjoying to play. We are hustling on every play, defense and offense, and I'm really happy that we won that game.
You enjoyed it, and we enjoyed it. Thank you, Goran. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious two.
I told you, Don Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
My Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, damn.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
In fact, not if we trust.
I told you you love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Money. Oh, man.
Freaking and diving. Freaking and diving.
Freaking five to the knees, baby.
I think that's gonna be it for right now. I'm getting kind of bored, so I think I might just like live stream right here. Oh my god, my legs. But yeah. Did I enjoy it? No, I did all. Ooh. I see you.